This is a brand new city builder that has just hit my radar. This is the people of Sea, Sun, and Salt. This is a pre-release version of the game right now that we're going to experiment with. Okay, so we can build some buildings. We can build houses. Great, which I will definitely do. We've got 3 occupants that are currently inside. We start with 3 people. We've also got this monument thing over here. We can also build a quarry. There is unfortunately like a little enforced tutorial, which I'm not a huge fan of, but at least we can start to see some of the interesting features and mechanics that are going to be present in the game. So we've got the house, as I say, 3 occupants, 2 currently inside, 33% employment. We can now build a vegetable garden as well. I'm going to build that just for the sake of example right over here. The premise, by the way, for this game is that you apparently are controlling people completely in the middle of nowhere. It's a little island, and you need to determine if they're going to starve or thrive, basically. So that's what we are going to do. Right, a little bit more information has been unlocked, which is grand. We are currently sunny. You can see all of the different phases of the day. Work at the moment is what's in session. We've got a lunch break, and then we got back to work, and then we go and sleep. We can also place some pathways, which is going to double the movement speed available to our pedestrians here. Can I maybe do a little pathway down the middle here? Great. That's already looking pretty darn good. We can see the walk routes that my people are going to take to work. As you can see, there we go. Very, very nice and quick. And we've built some pathways along there to support the working patterns of the people. Great. Next objective is to build a well. This will produce water during work, and it's going to cost me a little bit of stone. Now, I should point out my resources up at the top. Great. The basics are in place. We must keep growing. Let's do that. We need 15 subjects. Fine. Yeah, so we've got population here. We've got water. We have got food. And we have got stone. Stone is probably the most important resource when it comes to building buildings. And we're going to need a couple of them in order to build... a couple more bits of stone, I should say, in order to build some more houses. I'm thinking that we're going to just build houses in a nice sort of row along here. That's looking pretty good. What do I need for pathways? It's literally just a singular stone, but that's okay. Food consumed per meal is 36. Water drank per meal is 27. And the population is now up at 9 because, of course, we've got 3 houses. Okay, they got a little... what is that? Like a little umbrella brolly thing on the top? A little parasol. I like it. I like it. I can get behind that. Should we put another house over here? Maybe we put another house over here. I'm thinking I should also leave a gap if I can. Yeah, okay, so this is not going to be super even because the ground is a little bit uneven. But I can always turn it sideways. There we go. And that will allow us to have a little bit of a gap there, which is kind of what I think we're after. A little bit of gap to place some pathways. And yep, there we go. Brilliant. We have reached a population of 15. Increase to advance your civilization, displayed as population. Click to advance. I will absolutely do that. Okay, so what is next? Age of Awakening. Okay, so it seems there's multiple different ages or eras that we will progress through. Very cool. This is the dawn of our civilization. As we progress, our people will seek meaning and ways to make sense of their existence. Don't we all try and do that? And so they'll need time to gather, share, and worship. Cool. Every day when the sun sets, our people will unite by the steel. Okay. What do they venerate above all else? Sea, sun, or salt? You know what? Screw it. Let's go for salt. People are after salt. Normal difficulty, increased yield from labor, or harder difficulty, less work, more worship. We'll do heresy. You know what? Screw it. This'll be fine. Okay. Cool. Let's crack on with this. I do like the visual style. I think it's really, really cool. Aha. Okay, so this is the worship. This is the worship zone over here. Our people now worship in the evening. Ooh, and we've got a little expanding territory over here. The more they worship, the more they produce. I think that's veneration. But be careful, they lose it, and the water level rises. Aha. Okay, that's cool. Whilst placing press R to rotate. Let's just do some of our objectives. Place 400 pathway tiles and reach a population of 36. Fine. So the more culture, veneration, whatever, is going to mean that water will go down, I hope. Also, we need more food. Let's immediately see if we can try and sort that. Now, we can only build food on grassed areas, so it's probably worth us just doing that. Dangerously low on the old food farming situation. Yeah, let's get that sorted. A little bit of additional farming would go a long way. What about water? I mean, there's no real way to tell if we are making enough. There's no, like, positive, negative stats. It's just, oh, here you go. This is the total amount that you have. So that is something that we will need to keep in mind. Okay, this is looking good, though. Culture is looking great. Water is going down. That's exactly what we want to see. And with any luck, we'll see the water go down even further from that point, which is quite nice. Now, I don't think that there is any, like, stats on how many people are actually working. We're going to have to, like, manually count that up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 out of 15 workers currently engaged. So, yeah, we'll probably bump that into there and bump this into here. I'm just thinking, like, there's not really much else that we need to get done right now. I'm probably going to build another well. I can't build it over there. We're going to have to build it over here. Build another well just to get a little bit more water generation in the absolute worst case scenario. A few more, there we go. A few more pathways as soon as I have some quarried stone. That'll help out a little bit. That's good. I'm also thinking, let's get another quarry. The quarries we have to build on the stone. So pretty much no reason not to just immediately build them outside the houses. So that's pretty good. We will reduce the house cost if we place 400 pathway tiles. Right. I mean, that is going to cost a heck of a lot, to be honest. Ooh, look at that. That is a new level, isn't it? Yeah, it's a new level. It doesn't give us any more land, but it's definitely leading towards... Oh, yeah, look, you can see all the ruins down here. You can see all the different sort of plateaus. Aha, very nice. Okay, that is cool. I do think we still need some more farms, though, to be brutally honest. We need a lot more farms, and I think I'm just going to keep building them, to be honest. I'm just going to keep going, and we're also going to get... probably another quarry. Uneven grounds? Build it over here. Right, I realize what I have done is basically build out all of my infrastructure, but absolutely no pathways or anything like a pathway. That's fine. What we need to sort in the very first instance is our food situation. So if we get our food situation sorted, that's great. And, you know, besides, we're going to need... There we go. Brilliant. We're going to need more food anyway for our... There we go. And then across here. Nice. Okay, so that's not looking too bad. And we're almost to that magical number that we're after as well. Is it worth me making a pathway out to... yeah, out here? Well, it's worth it in the sense that it's worth me getting the house cost reduction. That is definitely something good to do. But I don't know if them getting to the worshippers, the worshipping monument, I don't know if that makes a difference, really, all things considered, or if it's just something that happens. Either way, I think we are on top of our food production system, which is nice. Subject produces food during work hours. Yeah, so that doesn't actually tell me how much food we get. I'm also thinking maybe I need to reevaluate where I've placed all of my food production buildings. I say food production buildings, I mean houses. I need some of them to be on high ground, but I feel like some houses should be over here. Maybe we want to increase our population, and we want to do so over in this vicinity. Definitely the distance between, you know, where people work and how far they have to go, that is important. That is absolutely very, very important. Culture, as it goes higher, it seems to decrease faster. So that is kind of important as well to consider. But yeah, I mean, Farming, I think, presumably because I am at a relatively high level of difficulty, it's going to be a challenge. I tell you what I can also do. I can also just build more houses nearby the farms. And if I build them near the farms, then that will actually help me get people to work quicker. Because it looks like people will not... Looks like people will be reassigned depending on where they live. So now this house supplies here, here, and here, and then this house supplies here. So literally, if you build houses next to the places of work, then hey, what do you know? Turns out you can actually absolutely cut down on your commute time and therefore make a bunch of extra resources during the day because there's just a limited amount of time that people are actually working. Right, summer is coming. We are cloudy. It is spring, idyllic weather, sometimes cloudy, mostly sunny. I have enough water at the present moment, but it might be worth me getting another well. Another well over here, probably not a bad idea. And yeah, you're on 66% employment. That's fine. What's the next milestone? We've got to be quite close to the next milestone. The great problem with building down here is that it doesn't look like there is going to be any more grassy land for me to exploit with some vegetable gardens. That is perhaps my biggest problem. I'm thinking that what I really need to do is convert this area into vegetable gardened area. So, how do I go about doing that? Well, I need to, in the first instance, get some replacement houses for the people that we currently have working here. Uneven grounds. Yep, just bang that down. That's fine. And bang that down. That's pretty good. That takes me up to 33. I do want to destroy you. Oh, I didn't mean to destroy both, but I was going to anyway. So, yeah, I'll do that. And then, does that squeeze in there? I don't think it does. Very unfortunately. But, if I do destroy this and this, we can definitely make 2 fit. Maybe 3? Definitely 2. Okay, that is a worthwhile thing to do. We did sacrifice 2 houses, but we did replace them. So, as far as I'm concerned, we're even. We are even. Right, so that goes in there. That is a house that will get me up to 30. And then maybe some new houses over here to account for the extra workforce. And that will get us to the population milestone. Just into summer. Subjects move slower, drink more water. Yeah, okay, let's hit the video game with the next progression towards what is the next age? Age of expansion. I'm already loving this. As our people toil and overcome the obstacles of life, their knowledge is something I skipped too quickly. Notably, our people are pushing the limits of what is buildable. Well, thank you very much, I am. What new type of building should they erect to pray in? A temple, an altar, a building laid on grass hosts a bit more than an altar. I feel a temple. Let's do a temple. Okay, so nice. We're building out what we can build. Subject produce wheat during work, place on grass. Requires water regularly. Oh, that's different from a vegetable patch. It requires water. Okay, and then we have a villa, which gives us +9 subjects. Maybe that will depend on, what sort of difficulty we have chosen for ourselves. But the fact that we're jumping into Chapter 2, I am really enjoying this. I think this shows a heck of a lot of potential. Our people can now feed on abundant crops, build bigger houses, and most importantly, build more places of worship. So, is this a good idea? To build a temple on the lowest unlocked area that we currently have access to? I don't know, but what I do know is that we probably shouldn't build it all the way over here. This seems like a bad idea. I need to get some fields. I really need to get some fields. I need to get some way bigger. Right, let's just destroy these fields overnight. Yeah. Let's do that, and then let's get a field, full-fledged field in place over here. And destroy this as well, and try and get a field in... God, it's so close to working. That's the tragic thing. We're just gonna have to roll with that for now, I think. Vegetable garden. Can we maybe squeeze in another vegetable garden here? No, it doesn't look like it will. Doesn't look like it will. Right, the population milestone is now 82. 8 workers. Holy cow. That's quite a lot of workers to work with. And we have seemingly got a whole bunch of food. This is green. It's green down here. So this grass is going to grow. Can be destroyed for bricks. Oh? Right, well, I'm not taking the chance of moving down there until I have a rock-solid understanding of what I need to do. So, it's worship time at the moment. Let's destroy this. Destroy both those fields. Let's replace a villa? 200 food for a villa? That's a heck of a lot. Okay, I will build that there. I will destroy this here, destroy this here, destroy this here. Then we will get ourselves a temple, which I'm ever so close to being able to build, but I'm gonna have to wait until tomorrow. I think my population wise, yeah, I think I'm still even on population. I do need a field to go right in there. Beautiful. Does say that we've got 8 workers, which is magic. Should be great. And I think we have got plenty of workers. I don't know how many workers we have, but I think we've got enough. What I am worried about, though, is the well situation. We definitely do not have an appropriate well situation. Right, build the temple right in there. That is now going to be where... Oh, yeah, so only 20 can worship at the steel. I didn't check that. Provide a place of worship for 50 subjects. Yes, we have done that. We just do not have 50 subjects that will actually want to worship there. So that is worth considering. So a well can be placed over here. We might as well build it as close to some of these houses as we possibly can. We have insufficient stone in order to get that done. It looks like roughly 1,000. If we're able to cross the threshold of roughly 1,000, then this area will become available to us. I think what I really need to do is get a bit more quarrying going on. I think that's quite important. Obviously, we need to keep all of the area. I mean, this needs to be depaved. Yep. Depave that. And then probably see if we can try and get some fields in here long ways. I think we'll wait until... I mean, we'll probably just wait either until the lunch break, or we will wait until the end of the day. Villas being 200 food to build. That's quite a lot. That is quite a lot. Ruins of a large home. House, ruins. Lots of ruins. Okay, is there anywhere else that we didn't look at yet? No. That's everything. And it looks like there's another plateau here. Another plateau here. Oh, and further plateaus down here. I'm just seeing. That looks like an old temple. And then there's another one. Okay, so this place goes deep. This place goes really, really deep. Use the tool to clear some ruins. I'm going to do that just so that I can maybe advance some of my objectives. Faster field production. That is going to be super useful. That is going to be super darned useful. Do I want to build houses down here, though? The answer is yes, I really, really do. The answer... basically, I don't think I can. Right, destroy, destroy, destroy. This is what matters. We're going to get some fields. We're going to start up at the back here. Oh, pause, because it's light out. That well does not need to stay there. It absolutely does not need to stay there. I mean, we do need wells, and we need wells in large quantities. But, yeah, that can go. That vegetable garden, I'm quite happy just to leave that there. We'll get a well. Too close to another well? Don't think so. Think that should be fine. Beautiful. And yeah, the only thing is that pathways now, I mean, they don't seem overwhelmingly useful, unfortunately. Maybe they are. Maybe I'm just missing something, but it doesn't really seem like there's a lot of optimizations to be had. Water-wise, looks like we're holding steady. It's quite good. Are we able to consistently keep above 1,000? Oh, are we able to keep above 1,000 culture? Not really. But I tell you what. Oh, are we going to submerge? Is this area going to submerge? It's going to get a little bit close, to be honest. But that's okay. We're okay. As long as it gets to worship time, let's clear that out. 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 So, that gives us some stone. And let's get some villas. Let's get some villas. We've got the... Squeeze this in here. We've got the resources. Nice. And I know that I'm building on prime real estate. It's all prime real estate, though. Ooh, evangelical. Provide a place of worship for 50 subjects. Great, we've now hit 63, which is amazing. I guess this little warning light is, oh, hey, you're actually too close to another well? Oh, there's just a little bit of distance that needs to be in place. That's fine. And what about something over here? It's fine too. Great. That should keep us good. So I guess that little warning light is, oh, hey, you need to be really, really careful because you're currently consuming more than you are producing. So that is worrying. Right, let's get this entire area cleaned up here. Nice. And I think that will destroy these. No, can't destroy those big pillar things. That'll be fine. What about a field? Oh, it's so close. I do think I want to get more fields in this area. That is painfully close to being decent. Yeah, uneven ground. I wish I could put this in there. Yeah, that's a bit of a shame. Yeah, definitely getting a pathway up and running would be good. We're going to get a field or two, maybe? That's a series of very, very annoying... A series of very, very annoying it can almost happen. I have to presume that this is on purpose. Can we do it long ways? We might be able to do it long ways. Let's pause, destroy, field. Oh, I think we can do it long ways. There we go. Okay, so that's 2 into a slightly larger footprint. That's fine. And then I'm going to get, if I can, 2 houses in here. Overlaps another building. Okay, well, apparently we can't do anything with that area. That is fine. Oh my goodness, my water is very, very low. Yep. Build that over there, build that over there. Build another well over here. I mean, just build more wells. Yep, a well back in there. And a well over here. Okay. That is a huge increase in the working population that I have. They're going to be doing a lot of water collection. 450 water per meal, by the way. Also, yeah, look at this. Look at the pathway move penalty that we're getting here. Did my people all just despawn? I don't know where they went. Also, it looks like once you drag in a certain direction, you can't undrag that direction. Very weird. Either way, let's get more paths over here. Anything else we need to do? I don't think so. I suppose the sooner that they can get to worship, at the very least, the quicker they can start bringing me points. And that is quite nice. I do want points. Yeah, so these guys take a long time to get back home. Okay, no worries. No worries. There we go. Looking good. And right down the side here. Superb. I think we'll be okay for water. I hope we'll be okay for water today. This is the first day that everybody will have a full go of it. I'm gonna get another villa. I'm gonna get another villa as soon as I possibly can. I need a few more rocks from the ground. But as soon as I do that, I should be a-okay. I apparently need more wells. Well, I will get more wells. That is what the video game requires of me. I will do that. 100% of employment. Let's get a villa here as soon as I can. It's kind of been delayed, I suppose. So yeah, you're at 100% employment. You're at 100% of employment. You're at 100% employment. 0% employment. But 100% of worshippers. So everybody can... 0% of worshippers, 0% of employment. Ah, can you not access the outside world? You might not be able to access the outside world. That's a bit of a problem. Oh snap! That was not a good thing to destroy. Right, try again. Overlaps with building. What's the issue here? Okay, just build one. Just build one for now. Oh, I saw it. It was there. It was there. Villa. Perfect. So, 9 occupants, 100% of worshippers. Great. 0% employment. Or 0% unemployment, I should say. Too close to another well. There we go. That'll at least get some employment happening, which is nice. Worshippers will have to drive or walk a long distance. We've also kind of knocked a few points off our stats here, but that's okay. We'll manage to get maybe I build some more quarries over here. That might be just the ticket. A few more. There we go. A few more pathways. Great. We're up to 2,000 now. This is new. This is the new plateau. Okay. I like that a lot. I don't know if I can get stairs. Maybe I can unlock stairs. That would be quite the dream, wouldn't it? So that we can create like some sort of a shortcut up here. That'd be kind of nice. Right, today's the day where I think we hit the population of 82, and we can make some nice forward progress on that. I'm really surprised at how much food I've managed to output. It's pretty darn great. I'm actually going to build this. Let's build the villa over here. Yeah, let's build it right over here. We can use, I mean, it's great because it's in very, very close proximity to the temple, relatively speaking. Only 64 out of 130 worshippers, which is nice. Let's see what the next stage is. The Age of Wellness. Uh-oh. What could this mean? We must not forget the needs of the individual. Our people desire to live healthy lives in pleasant surroundings. This building will allow physicians to tend to the ailments of others. Subjects produce culture during work. Place on grass. Provide healthcare to nearby houses. Okay. Pick an embellishment. We can get plants or a fountain. I think I prefer a fountain, to be honest, rather than plants. More efficient mining techniques. Advanced quarry. Great time for it because I need more. And a stone store increases the amount that we can store. An admin palace. Subjects produce culture during work. Unlocks map overlays and oversight. Okay, so there's like this meta level as well, where you're able to get map upgrades and some administrative bonuses. Very, very nice indeed. So, a physician's office. Hold left alt and click a building to copy it. Okay, great. Place a physician near houses. That is this. Ooh, 250 stone. That's a lot of stone. An advanced quarry. And a stone store. Subject produces stone during hours. Place on stone. Yeah. So where do we want to start with that? Maybe here? I'm thinking here is kind of what we want to do. So starts. Advanced quarry. Yep, get that down. We do need to leave a slight amount of space. Ooh, 15 workers. That's a heck of a lot of workers, actually. And you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that we destroy this house. This house as well. That quarry as well. And then maybe, if we're fortunate, we can squeeze 2 villas into this area. That's currently what I'm thinking. Uneven ground. I mean, really? I think we can still squeeze 2 in. We'll get a villa in there, and then can we get the other villa in here? I mean, yeah, I know we've got insufficient stone, but that should be rectified. That should be rectified by this. So, 250 stone for the quarry. 0% employment. Let's build another advanced quarry over here. Yep. Goods. What's employment like here? 100% employment. 100% employment. Very low. Build a physician health nearby. Yeah, I know. I would like to do that, but unfortunately, I need to get a little bit more. I need to get a little bit more stone before I'm able to make that happen. But at least the worshipping is going well. What's the next? Is it down here? Oh no, it's this plateau here. Oh, it's a big one as well. I feel like I've not fully expanded into the bottom 2 plateaus that we've got. But that's okay. Subjects want to see more city embellishments. Hey, look, Potato wants to see more city embellishments. But, I mean, Can I manage? You know what we absolutely can do? Destroy this. Yep. And then build a fountain right here. Yes, and then people will walk past it. People will walk past it to get to it. Has that set back my physician's office? Yes, it kind of has. Not in a major way, but in a minor way. That's okay. Speed it up to 3 times speed ever so briefly. And where's the physician most needed? I feel like it's over here. I feel like it's over here. The admin palace, is this free? It might be free. Let's build you in a fairly sort of like central, well-connected area. I think that's pretty good. Yeah. Okay, good. Nice. And then physician. Oh, it's kind of big. By kind of big, I mean it's absolutely massive. I guess it kind of has to go here, centrally. We only have to get rid of one field. I mean, yeah. Okay, build that. 8 out of 8 workers inside. I realize that that might not be enough. I realize I might need to get another physician. Maybe we'll get him down here. Would that be... Yeah, that would be totally workable. That would be absolutely workable. Look at this. Oh, this fountain is just a flippin'... It's a flippin' farm. It's an absolute farm. You know what I'm going to do? I'm also going to just do this. Look at that. Nice. So everybody should be walking past here. Didn't really work out the way that I wanted it to, but you get the general idea. You get the general idea. Subjects want to see more embellishments. Yeah, I know. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. And a stone store. I don't care about a stone store. I care about just getting enough stone. Yes, we have got our overlays now. So, the worship overlay looks good. Employment overlay. This is 100% employment. Okay. There's no real sign of no employment. I guess I need more people then. Vacancies. Yeah, okay, this is a problem. This is a problem. But not necessarily the biggest problem. But it is something that is worth considering. I suppose I did plan to have another house here, which was kind of... Yeah. Yeah, changed. We had to change plans. Right, population milestone is 135. I think, health-wise, 98% health, 100% health, 98. Turns out just having one single physician, I think it's good enough. I think it's good enough. Everybody's health seems to be very, very positive now. Our culture is absolutely booming. This area has been unlocked. Fantastic. I will destroy these stone structures. They'll give me a slight amount back. I think probably the most important overlay is the vacancy overlay. Is there a chance that I can maybe squeeze a villa in here? I think the answer to that is no. Quite comprehensively. But I can always destroy... Yeah, I can always destroy this. Because, I mean, it's not like this field is being worked at the moment anyway. So, you know, just get a villa. I'm going to place it like this. The vain hope that I can maybe place another one down. If I trash the well again, which I feel has been moved around quite a lot, I am pretty certain that we can get, something in there, and then we just replace the well here. Can't place them too close to one another. Yeah, I get it. It's good enough. Right, that will increase my population as well, and it'll mean that the fields get worked. Is that all? Is that all of everything? With the exception of, like, a single well down here. That is actually everything. That being said, is this advanced quarry... This advanced quarry isn't even fully full. So, we can definitely do better on that front, too. I think a villa right here would sort everything out. Yep, I think that would be perfect. Do I need to worry about pathway? I probably should. It's maybe not... Oh, what the heck? It's raining. Fields require no water. Cisterns fill up. Subjects move slightly slower. But that's fine. Right. Yeah, so the fountain isn't really doing what I want it to do. But I'm thinking that I can maybe squeeze in a fountain right in here. Oh, I totally can. How did that... Does that work? I think there is still a walk route past. If not, I can just trash this vegetable garden. I mean, look, I got loads and loads of resources. So we're not doing too badly. Right, there we go. Walk past. Yes, please. Everybody walk past. Thunder and lightning. Very, very frightening. It's happening. So, I need population, and I need population in large, large, large quantities. Where to build my new houses? I'm thinking over here. Sea, Sun, and Salt would be the sort of people that would leave a comment and also like the video as well to help with the algorithm. No, apparently not. We are gonna go with produces more, is larger, more expensive, and hosts more people. Let's go with a stadium. Screw it. I feel like I'm just giving myself the lumber camp. Okay. Produces wood. Well, we've not got that resource yet. A cistern, good, that's going to allow us to store water, and a scribe. A subject produces culture, unlocks insight into resource production. That would be very, very handy. These progression milestones feel very natural, feel very sort of thought out. They feel very chunky and important. Also, the point of the wood facility is to build up kindling and wood for winter. That's not so hot. Now, where am I going to build my stadium? I think here is a good idea. If I can afford it, it's 400 stone and 300 wood. Yeah, I can totally afford this here. Although that did not look like it wanted to be rotated. Oh, it's a square. Yeah. Well, I'm not against. Maybe here actually. Maybe here? Is there a world in which... Yeah, there's actually a world in which we just place it there. There's also a world in which maybe we reorganize this sort of central plateau. This is... Look at how interconnected that all is. It's very cool. A place of rest. That is what we need. You have 100%... Oh, no. You have 100% worship, 33% employment. That is perfect. We will get a lumber camp. And we will... What the heck? Well, it's a good thing that I left a bit of grassy area. But can we get two maybe here? I was kind of thinking that was kind of thinking that maybe we could get more than 2. Uneven grounds. Overlaps with building. Place on grass. I'm placing it on grass. It's just really difficult to see how big this darn thing is. That is the number of workers that we need, though. We can always get another house here. Fine. Says that we're struggling for food now. That may very well be the case. And if that is the case, then we will have to worry about that in a bit. Is this area new? Down the back here? What is this? 100% employment. This area looks kind of new. Also, yeah, we're gonna build some more fields here. I can only build one singular field, but I'm gonna have to build a house as well. Right. And what's this? Leisure? Yeah, everybody's unhappy. I get it. Vacancy? Yeah, there's a few vacancies in fields. To be fair, there are a few things that I do need to do. First and foremost, we'll get a house here. Is there any chance? I mean, not a field, sorry. Actually, yeah, I could get a field in here, maybe. No, just not large enough. That's fine. If it's not large enough for a field, it's large enough for a house. Loads of wood coming through, by the way. Not necessarily a plentiful amount, but a decent amount. I'm also thinking, maybe can we do something with our food? I mean, it says our food stocks are dangerously low. I don't think they are. Maybe the water situation is a bit more worrying. Fills up when it rains. Is it raining right now? It is absolutely raining right now. Let's get some wells just sort of dotted around the place in random areas here and there. That's good enough. Yeah, we'll check the vacancy rates in the morning. The fields do not need water. Cisterns will fill up. Yes, I am after a simple cistern. And the simple cistern really should be positioned in an area where we're not going to be able to access. Like here. I think that's actually a pretty decent place. I mean, I know it is a little bit grassy, but it's okay. So that will, I guess, increase our capacity of water. I think it did. The food cap is very, very low, unfortunately. Stadium, we still need to think about where the heck we're going to put that. I'm going to choose to not worry about it right now. Subjects want to see more embellishments. Yeah, I know. I would like to see some more embellishments as well. A scribe building. Yeah, let's put you comfortably there. So that unlocks scribe, resource, production, and consumption. What the heck? This just became a proper city builder. Okay, so decay, but everything is positive. Everything, basically just the temple alone. Well, mostly. This is what we lose over the course of a day. I don't know why we lose houses. I guess that's maybe people that aren't working or maybe live too far away. Or I say working, worshipping. Water, we are up. Food, we are close. So yeah, this is the balance up at the top here. This is the balance, and then the individual ups and downs. Fine, and we actually get 648. That's really quite good. We still have one quarry that is in action, I think. Or maybe a couple of quarries. But we should probably remove embellishment back. My fountain back. That'd be great. So that's good. So that gives me 60 out of 100 leisurers. And then we got 100 out of 100. So it does look like there are still access issues down here. We can always build another one. Either way, more culture from places of rest. We have fulfilled that objective. Not everybody necessarily has to have access to culture. It's just a nice thing to have. Look at that. It's looking very good. Looking very, very good indeed. So, more fountains. Let's do it. Fountain there, fountain there. Any other fountains? Yeah, we can get a fountain right next to the output there. Good. Insufficient brick. Or stone, even. Yeah, what I will do is I will move the location of that fountain so that it is in a much better location. And then I should almost certainly just, like, put paths down the side of the areas that I want them to go. And you're going to come to here and work there. What about another fountain in here somewhere? Yeah, see, there would be perfect, right? Yeah, it's fine. We'll just settle for one of those there. Nice. So we still need a little bit more population, but I think for food we're okay. We are into winter now. Houses burn wood. Are we okay for woods? Doesn't actually record as a negative. Not yet, anyway. I can always... Ooh, yes. Wood store. That is what I'm after. And place on grass. Overlaps with building. I don't know what building it overlaps with. This is a ridiculous thing to place. I can't tell. I can't... Oh. I built it. I built it. I can't tell where it is. What it is that I need to do. Build another villa here. Nice. That'll get us to pretty much full capacity there. Not bad. I don't know if I can build... I don't know if I can build more food. Because food production is going to be reduced. Next season is spring in 10 days. Do I want to maybe just... I don't know. Just go for it and try and push into the next... time frame? What's it called? Era? Age? I think we're close to getting access to this area, which is going to be really nice. I am bang out of food. Ooh, that's not so hot. That is not so hot. 0 out of 8 workers. Ooh, that's not good. 0 of a place of leisure. 0 worshippers. 100% employment. These quarries need to go. One of them needs to go anyway. There we go. 5 workers in the field. That will at least make some difference. Vacancies. Let's have a little look. Okay. That's a bit of a priority that I let slip. It's a huge reduction, apparently. Absolutely gargantuan reduction of food production. You know what? Screw it. Let's go... Let's get that in there. Can I maybe get just one more? I just need like 5 more. Can I get 2 more regular houses? Yeah, 1. Maybe a second one in here somewhere, or... It's a bit busy. That's good enough. It's good enough. And then, yeah, hit that. And that might just take us out of this winter. Age of Wisdom. Okay. Almost certainly won't, but you never know. We can dream. Our civilization is thriving. Yes. Get a photo right now before everybody starts starving. Our city's surpluses, allow some of our people to dedicate their lives to study and philosophy, but this bounty also requires a sturdy government to best distribute it and organize labor. I think it requires some more people in the fields, to be honest. The seminary will allow hundreds of our subjects to study while others work, and subjects produce culture during work. A forum, more culture, and it unlocks policies. What mode of government should our government follow? Forum of democracy or autocracy. I mean, look, I want to personally pick autocracy. You can pick the policies to better manage your city, but I'm going to pick democracy just because I think it's kind of an added little extra difficulty thing if I can't control what I do. Increases storage, improves nearby fields. I needed that. I needed that so desperately. Much faster meals, rationing. Oh, perfect. Perfect. It has to be rationing. It has to be rationing. There is no option. So is this a policy? This could be a policy. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, the demo literally just finished. It literally just finished. I don't think, can I build any of these things? I can build the seminary. I can still build. I can still build. It said that I reached the end of the demo, but I don't know if I can still play. Can I? We'll see. Right, so how do I pause. Subjects want to see more embellishments. Yes, people went without eating. I know, cultural, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Not good. Not good at all. So, what's the priority? Start to struggle. I need to get rid of this quarry. Didn't mean to destroy that house there, but it's fine. We'll tolerate it. The seminary is an interesting building to get, but I need this. I need this quarry. This quarry here. I need this temple here, regardless of what else we get. Yeah, so that needs to go in there. Then we need to go villas. We need to get them back. At least 2 of them. Yeah, that's fine. But most importantly, yeah, that will enable a lot more worshipping, which has to, and I repeat, has to unlock this area. Otherwise, we are stuffed. It might not technically be possible for me to unlock any more areas. Oh, what the heck is that? On strike? What? You're allowed to go on strike? I did not sign up to this. Food. It's so problematic. There's yeah, we don't even have the workers that we need. Seminary, subjects in the seminary. Where's our food look? What's our food looking right now? It's not looking good. It's not looking good. Spring is in 8 days. I mean, we could just try and get there. Oh, we've unlocked a new area. That's perfect. Also, that is a huge area to play around with. This is a barracks. Rust-coated weapons can be found here. Well, if I destroy this, I am going to get a lot of stone back, which is partly what I want. It's definitely good. But what I want to do is make sure that I don't waste the stone. So I will get a stone store. And I'm not going to... Too close to the water level? That's okay. We'll chance it. We will chance it. Hopefully. And we'll be alright. There is a temple right here. And it looks like this is a walkway. I think this is a walkway anyway. Looks very walkable. So, if I immediately start off with some... I want to build... Oh, actually, I can destroy this now. Yeah, so that gets us loads and loads of stone. Would you look at that? Yeah, loads and loads of stone. So that puts me in a good position. We need to get a granary. Caution close to water level, I understand. We'll get a granary here. We'll surround it with fields. Yep. Is that within range? Nope. Wow, it has to basically be touching. Well, I mean, look, if that's the price of building this area, then that's the price of building this area. That's all that we can really manage. I think that's still pretty good for us, though. I think that's still pretty good. I just do not have the goods for the food. I'm gonna have to... this is gonna be risky, because I'm gonna build... Can we squeeze that in there? I really want to be able to squeeze this in here. I absolutely can. Nice. Yeah, so I want to get more fields here, but I can't get more... I can't get more workers. I can't get... On strike, I literally just... I just placed this. And besides, people can get up to the... People can get up to the stadium from this point! Okay, it's okay. It's okay. We just need some more culture. There we go. A little bit more culture. We need this wretched winter season to be over. I'm just gonna skip forward and get the winter season over. I mean, I cannot grow more food until winter is over. And it's only 2 days away, which is great. I just cannot manage. I mean, if I had the forum. If I had the forum, right? But yeah, this is a big building. Of course it's a big building. If I had the forum, maybe there would be a policy that I could... I can't even introduce policies because it's done by my people. Okay, spring is here. Amazing. Idyllic weather. Fantastic. Where does that leave me food-wise? Okay, it's still reporting as negative. I don't think that that's actually the case. It says summer is in 10 days. There we go. 7K. I think that's much better now. Oh, look at that. Easy. Easy peasy, easy peasy. So, we managed to get on top of our... culture. We get lots of culture, I hope. That's the dream anyway. There we go. Okay. Fantastic. So, people are still upset about this. They're on strike about the situation there. Let's get some more villas to work these fields. There we go. And uneven ground. Overlap with building. Close to water level. That's fine. And then we get a... I mean, I would like to get a forum here. Does a forum count as a... I think a forum does count as a leisure facility. Or maybe not. Maybe it doesn't. That's okay. We'll get a leisure facility there. What do you know? Ah! Farm, farm, farm. Feed yourselves. Eat. Eat. 1. Oh, you know what? You know what would absolutely go hard right here? A fountain. Yes. And you know what? People want more embellishments anyway, so there you go. A cistern. Can't make a cistern, but I can make a well. Put that there. Sure. People now have to walk around the well. That's hardly the biggest problem that we have. Beautiful. So with a little bit more infrastructure placed around, it's good. No guarantee that any of those places are going to get to work, but that's fine. So that seminary it's pretty well worked, to be honest. I think I could do a bit better in terms of access, in terms of pathways, but I don't actually have any quarries. I think I got rid of them all because there was a moment of crisis. Sure, throw that in there. Great. I think we can get away with just a singular quarry, believe it or not. Pretty nice. Cistern, looking good. 1.6k water. Probably not enough to bank on forever, but it's not bad right now. What else have I not got that I need to get? Got all of these things. Health, 100% health, 44% employment, forestry, wood. I mean, I've not built a wood store, but I hardly need it for anything. Don't need any more stuff here. We don't need any more food. We're actually remarkably fine for food. Place a fountain there. Any other fountains anywhere else? Everybody's got worship access. The forum's got tribunes or whatever. What about my... Not that. Didn't mean to click that. What about my my policies? No top-down policies allowed. Yeah, but I feel like I would really like to get people eating a bit less. That's an advanced quarry. That's an advanced quarry. Yeah, fine. How can I get more people to work in the seminary? More culture from the seminary if I get more people working in it. The problem is, I mean, it's a very difficult area to supply to. Unless we get access to this area over here, which is not out with the realm of possibility. In fact, I think I'm just going to go into fast forward mode. We're into summer now, which is going to put further strain on my water situation. In fact, a very, very large strain. Yeah, people went without water, minus 3,000 culture. That's what we call a big oof. It is a big, big oof. I don't even know. Close to the water level? Yeah, well, everything's close to the water level when you lose 3,000 culture like that. We'll try. Close to another well. Yeah. There we go. So, will that make any difference? I don't think the scribe really updates. I don't think the scribe really updates regularly. Yeah, lots of people went without water. Oh, the seminary is flooded. That's great. That's great. That is great. But at least everybody's just having a great old time in the forum. That's fantastic. Oh yeah, now the forum's flooded. That's just brilliant. That's just what everybody wanted. It's just fantastic. Where does that leave us water-wise? Still losing 2,000? Oh. I mean, yeah, I think this area is going to just get... I think this area is just going to get flooded. I mean, people can still work here. They just can't work here regularly. Yeah. Well, let's just try abandoning summer, shall we? And let's see if we can try and go to autumn. Well, we're in fall now, so that's good. Yeah, fields don't require water. Fill up with rain. Next season is winter. And you know what? That's maybe a good idea. We can maybe build a wood store. I don't even want to build a wood store. Not at all, actually. Today's an entertainment day where they just mess around for a bunch of time. And then, yeah, it's a good opportunity to get right back on top of that water situation. So, if I could build a cistern, or 2, or 3, I can build like 1. 2. I'll build 2 here. Yeah, so 2 cisterns there. That will guarantee that we have... That will guarantee that we have enough water. Maybe not necessarily today, but we will at least have enough. And that will get my... That'll get my culture into a better place. Can I have a little look at... Yeah, maybe placing some more... Yeah, what about a thingy right here? Overlaps with building? We'll try placing some more fountains around the place. Honestly, we do need more. Because I need more culture. I need more culture pretty darn quick. Go. Nice. Because I need access to this area. If I get access to this area, it's not necessarily all of my problems fixed, but it allows me to get the seminary, like, fully boosted, which is kind of what we're after. Also, can I squeeze another fountain in here? See, how come that doesn't count? They really have to go very, very close to the fountain in order for it to matter. What if I put a walkway in here? What about that? What about a walkway here? Yeah. And down this way. Beautiful. Yeah, so how about that? Will that make any difference? Look at all these suckers here. Not doing anything of use. I'll say that much. Can't destroy that yet. How far away am I? I feel like I'm not very far. I'm like a singular level. We're still not in a great place with regards to water. We're closer, though. Says we're positive. It's close. It's close. Anything else that I want to do? We've got such a dense area now. That's the problem. Fountain here? Yep. I will do that. I will do that. And then, yes, please give me all of the juicy... Yeah, okay, maybe tops of stairs? We should be looking at the top of stairs for key areas to place culture monuments and stuff like that. Either way, this is good. This is definitely good. We do a lot of stuff. Yes, come on, one more layer. 12,000, we're so darn close. Thunder, cisterns fill up. That's what we're after. Subjects move slower. We're okay with the subjects moving slower. It's happened. It's happened. It's happened. It's happened. Right. I realize that we have functionally unlimited amounts of stone. That's great. Good time for it to happen as well. It is also dark as heck. But that's okay, because with this one move, this one simple trick will allow you to grow your population close to the water level. I know. I'm banking on it. I'm banking on it. So, destroy junk, 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 junk. Destroy it all. Crucially, we want to leave space. We want to get our population up. And we want to get people working at the seminary. Seminary. There we go. Good. 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 How's that? That's at 402. I think that's pretty much where we need to be. Now, everybody should come and work. Is that enough? That is not even close to enough workers. Also, you know what I spot the opportunity for? A fountain. That's right. That's right. Get a fountain coming down here. Coming down here. We actually probably should get 2 fountains. Maybe we just have a wall. Maybe we should have a wall of fountains so that people cannot get through here unless they go through a fountain. Is this going to chain? I hope this chains and stacks and adds up. I get the funny feeling that it won't, but if it does, then, well, that will be glorious. So, we are still in fall for another 5 days, which means I'm going to take the opportunity to get... some more cisterns, but that's okay because all of these people, this is where the brains start to come to the fore. Nobody has a place of leisure. That's fine. We should be able to generate loads and loads and loads of culture because we have this seminary here. Discover and build historian. Okay, that's fine. Either way, I think we will have enough. I think we will have enough culture to uncover the water here. Maybe not necessarily right now, but in the afternoon? Yes, there we go. Perfect. So, that's great. Now all we need to do is get a... is there worship here? No, no worship here. So, we get... close to water level, I know. We get worship. Maybe it'll flood one more time. It'll only be temporary, though. That was a big one. I knew that was going to be a big one, which is why I spent some of my stone beforehand. Cool. What was I doing? Yeah, so we get the worship. Great. We get a stadium as well. That's good, too. We don't need a forum or anything like that. Physician, health. Build that there. These people here should live their happiest, best lives. And you know what? I'll also build a wood store, because I will try and plan somewhat for winter to arrive. Look at this. Okay, cultural bonanza. That is what this plateau is going to be known for. And I would still like to keep on pushing the boundary of what I can do in the seminary. I think people should be perfectly willing to walk from this far away, and we should have... wow, actually we have more than we need. Look at that. We have 150, 171 people working at the seminary. I don't think they're all actually in it right now. Only some of them are, but all of them are here. Look at that. Look at that. Culturally, very, very pleased with that. I don't actually think that there are any other plateaus. I think that is the extent of it. Doesn't seem like that's the case. I wish I'd taken the autocracy option. That is clearly the better option. Look at this seminary. It's huge. It's going great. In fact, I actually think this plateau, of all of the plateaus that I've built onto, this is probably the best planned. This looks so cool. This looks so unbelievably cool. Look at it. It's on like a bridge thing. This is the perfect place for the seminary to go. And because we've started from nothing with this entire area, it's actually worked out looking not too bad. I tell you what, this one and this one, I think are the two that I like the most in terms of my design. Although there is like a nice natural evolution to all of this other sprawl. I tell you what, very, very cool indeed. Make enough wood? Well, we can, right? That's the thing. We got loads of goodies up here. There we go. Overlaps the building. Yeah, the trees, there's something messed with the trees. I don't know what's up with them, but there is something up with the trees. There we go. And one more. Oh, perfect. Look at that. Look at that. This plateau looks so darn good. Looks really, really good. So what are we? We're 2 days away from winter. Well, you know what? Let's go and see what winter brings. Water, yeah, a bit of a problem during summer, but heck, you know, the rest of the year, who really cares? We're fine. 530 population now. It's winter, snowy weather, production of food is reduced, houses burn wood at night. Let's actually just jump a few days into winter. Water is apparently a problem again, but that is probably because I just haven't placed any wells like in this new area. And if I just place some more, if I place some wells just around the place, there we go. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that's good enough. Yeah, if I do something like that, I feel like we'd probably even out. Food, on the other hand, we might be struggling a little bit for. I did have larger food stores thanks to granaries. But yeah, the water might be a problem. Yeah, let's try zipping forward another, like, day, maybe 2. There we go, just so that we can kind of see what the... You know, see what the scribe says, see if we even out. So we're positive for water. We're slightly negative for culture, just because of the sheer huge amount of decay that we're enduring. Interestingly, the stadium is the largest. That's because we just had a big leisure day, I'm pretty sure. Interesting to note, though. Water, as I say, we're positive for. Food, we're actually only slightly negative. Field 999, and then wood actually we're positive for as well. That is really rather good. People want to see more embellishments. I frankly don't care. There's also no yeah, there's no embellishment overlay. Okay, quite a lot of people, by the way, going without without leisure, presumably just because the sheer distance involved of getting to the stadiums. Hey, I don't really care. Oh, look, there is another plateau. Oh, there is another plateau, and we're not a million miles away from hitting it culturally. I suspect, however... Oh, there we go. It literally just unlocked there. Wow. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Well, I don't really need to build anything else. Looks like there's even more. Okay, so, yeah, I take it back. There's nothing more over here, but there's definitely a lot more stuff. Definitely a lot more stuff over in this area. Very, very interesting. Okay, yeah, okay, ignore that, ignore that. I am absolutely loving this. What a fantastic time I have had. Really intricate little city builder in a way that I did not expect. You do need to really think carefully about what you're putting where, but there's a lot of limitations about how you handle things. I am really, really impressed. I mean, I shouldn't sound surprised, but I mean, this is just... There's a whole extra level of depth that I was not expecting from a game that looks, you know, on the surface, fairly simple. Don't get me wrong, it looks gorgeous, but it looks quite simple. Either way, this is on my wish list for sure. If you want to support development of this game, absolutely check it out, linked down in the description below. Wishlisting is always the best way to support the developer, stay up to date with development. Put yourself in for the playtest. At the time of recording, there is a playtest that is ongoing. If you want to get to grips with this game, maybe you can help playtest it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you ever so much for watching. I've been Orbital Potato. I'll catch you next time. Bye.